This is our first ever free webinar on how to get an Australian student visa, brought to you by SettleIn. And joining us today live from Australia are our panel of experts. I'm going to start off with Wilson Bauguil. He is the founder of SettleIn. We have Charlene Tan. She is the founder and advisor of Wayfinder Migration. And of course, since ang pag-uusapan natin ay pag-aaral, we have Tanveer Parmar. He is the marketing manager of Vocational Careers Institute. And standing in for the founder of Digital Savvies, Luella Paranyal, is your host, V. Luella, would you like to say hi to everyone?
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for giving us time on a Saturday afternoon. Really appreciate it. We hope that this webinar will give you value and answer all your questions.
There you go. And hello, Ada. Luella's little one is joining us too. Awesome. So let's go ahead and get started and find out just a bit about SettleIn. So SettleIn is a company with headquarters located in Melbourne, Australia, and they provide guidance in your visa application. They serve as your home base in your new country, and they connect you with work opportunities while studying and helping you set up your life in Australia. At this point, I'm going to ask Wilson to tell us a bit more about SettleIn.
Okay. So I can share the screen. So thank you, everyone, for attending the webinar. So just for some people, they don't know what is SettleIn about. Is a company that can really guide you and assist you in all the aspects of coming in Australia. It's not just applying for a student. We are here to help you with the job aspect, accommodation aspect also. If you are in Brisbane, Perth, and Sydney. So this is our main office in Melbourne. That's for people that come in Melbourne, they are all welcome to say hello. And first of all, SettleIn is a community, is a family. We are all welcoming everyone in the same way. And everyone can come with all these different aspects with the budget for student or for accommodation. So this is pretty good with our service. And what is about the job opportunities that we offer is farm work, cleaning, hospitality, construction, warehouse work. All those work will let you and give you the opportunity to pay your courses or save some money to go back to your country and do beautiful present to your family, and also travel in Australia. The other things that we have are accommodation. So we have option of single room, private room, student setup for students, and also private units, like I was saying, is for all different budgets and aspects of your profile. So we can help in Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, and Perth. Okay. So like I was saying, SettleIn help you to assist with everything. It's not just applying for the student visa, the farm work, so we have farm work, help on arrival, and many other things. So I think it's pretty much it. And for SettleIn, and if you have more questions about regarding the student visa and how to come, if you come with a dependent, with a family, these are other points that we can talk later on. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Wilson. And we would just like to ask if you may share with the audience. Okay. So I'm going to ask Wilson to let me share the screen at this point. I would like to share. Okay. So let's go ahead and all right. So I went ahead and stopped that. So next up, Wilson, we are curious as to what the packages are, or how you can help them while they're still here in the Philippines.
Okay.
Like what information you can give them. Yeah.
Okay. So with our package, sorry, we can help them with the pickup airport, accommodation that is a length long enough to set you up with all the legal aspect of Australia, creating a bank account, tax file number, and we renew your resume at Australian standard as well. That will help you to access to more job and to link you to our network of jobs. Other things that are included in SettleIn is that you can come and you are welcome in this space to use it as it was your home. If you come in Melbourne, sorry, maybe in the future, more office in Brisbane and Sydney to link everyone and connect everyone. But yeah, and this assistant that we have with the student visa, and we're here to help you really to understand the guidance of coming here and start this new journey that you are starting very soon.
Okay, thank you so much, Wilson. All right, so I'm going to be speaking in Filipino for a little bit just to let them know, just to wrap it up. Okay, so mga kababayan, yan po, si Wilson po ang tutulong sa inyo na mag-transition. Okay, so habang nandito po kayo sa Pilipinas, meron kayong consultation, ayaw niyong ma-scam or mabigyan ng fake news, dito po sa SettleIn PH, nagbibigay sila ng visa consultation support, meron kayong mga katanungan, ko-connect niya kayo kung paano mag-connect doon sa Australia. Tapos kahit po nasa Australia na kayo, yung $20 per month na to, pwede nyo pa rin po yan gamitin para habang nandun kayo, kailangan nyo ng connections para makakuha ng trabaho. Matutulungan din po kayo ng SettleIn. $20 pa, that's around 800 pesos per month para lang pong gym subscription. Okay? And then, meron din po siyang pinoprovide para sa mga ideally pag na-approve na po ang inyong visa, so ready na kayo, no? So siya na ang susundo sa inyo, yung kanyang company. Sunduin kayo sa airport, puprovidean kayo ng 7 nights accommodation hanggang makatagpo kayo ng inyong talagang magiging temporary place of residence. Ayan, so mga bank account, SIM card, Wi-Fi, tax and file, yung kanyang tax, siya din mag-asikaso niyan, pati ang inyong mga insurance. Ayan po. So yan po ang maitutulong sa inyo ng SettleIn. Si Wilson po ay marami nang natulungan na mga international students, mga traveler, at saka mga worker. Okay po? Yan. So, thank you so much, Wilson, for sharing that with us. And since we are talking about getting a student visa in Australia, we're going to ask Tan to tell us about Vocational Careers Institute, which is located in Brisbane. They provide career-leading vocational qualifications and courses for international students. Ang maganda po niyan, they offer low tuition deposit requirement to secure a certificate of enrollment. Now, Tan, I believe you have some slides for us. Am I correct?
Yes. Hi, guys. My name is Tanveer. I'm the marketing manager at BCI, also known as Vocational Careers Institute. We are based in Queensland, in Brisbane, capital city of Queensland. So we are a private school approved to teach international students. BCI, we focus on like quality for international students. We know the journey of international student, how hard or how struggling it is. So we support international students in every way. And the reason we are located in Brisbane, so if you don't know, Brisbane is the third largest city in Australia. It's very affordable. It's very tropical. The weather is same as Philippines. It's 300 days of sunshine, and it's lovely. The most beautiful weather in Australia, people say it's in Brisbane. So yeah, and it's one of the most livable cities in the world, and then it's most affordable compared to Sydney and Melbourne. Brisbane is very affordable. There is plenty of jobs for international students, so it's the place to be. They're recognized nationally and internationally. So even if you decide to go back to your country, so your qualification will be recognized internationally. And we have, if you after the institute, if you wanna study a bachelor's or master's degree, we have pathways with the universities as well. Okay, and all of our trainers are highly qualified trainers, and they have like over 10 years of experience in the industry.
So thank you so much, Tan. Let's now move on to Wayfinder Migration. And we are very pleased to have Charlene with us today. Charlene is a migration law agent. She is based in Melbourne, Australia, and she is an expert and highly competent in many of Australia immigration, including family visas, employer-sponsored visas, skilled visas, business, and of course, student visas. So Charlene, thank you so much for joining us and giving us an hour of your Saturday. Please tell us more about Wayfinder Migration.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for having me, and thanks also for giving me an hour of your time on the weekend. So my name is Charlene, and I run Wayfinder Migration, which is one arm that's based in Melbourne. We've been here I've been practicing as a migration agent for about 6 years. I started first with my family's business in Perth, where I was for about 3 years before I moved across to Melbourne with my partner and our furry family. And then I decided to set up my own business in partnership
Nice.
with my parents, because, it's nice to do your own separate from your parents. As an adult working with your parents, it's a very interesting experience. But that aside, so what one of the things that I really enjoy about working with visa applicants is to be able to give you guys clarity in terms of what the steps that you can take and the visa options that you have based on your visa goals. Because not everyone aims for permanent residency. Some truly aim to come here, get skilled in certain areas, or get work experience in certain areas and go back. And then for a lot of you, you are looking at permanent resident pathways. And it is not always as straightforward as we think. So, like what Tanveer was sharing earlier, so there are some courses that are open to offshore students and some that are not. So
Right.
just off the back of what he had said earlier on one of his courses, which is the automotive ones, that is also a good package of course to take, because it does lead to permanent residency in the future. There are specific steps that you should take, but otherwise that is actually one of a recommended way towards permanent residency. Yeah.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Thank you so much. The thing that really resonated with me was permanent residency.
Yes. Yes. And the other thing that I wanted to share is, when we do finally as migrants get to relocate and move across, the services that Wilson and SettleIn provides to all of the migrants that when we come across, that's actually really helpful, because settling in a new state where you are fresh is not quite as straightforward as we also think.
Right.
Visas are just one thing. The rest is also a whole bunch of other steps that it helps to have a relocation kind of expert helping us along.
Nice. Okay, thank you so much, Charlene. Thank you. So guys, kumusta po? Gising na gising pa ba tayo? O medyo na-overwhelm tayo sa napakadaming impormasyon na ibinigay ng ating mga expert? Yan. So kaway-kaway po, kung gising pa tayo, please give me a thumbs up. You find all of this information useful? Ayan. Thank you. So, tayo po ay bibigyan ko lang kayo ng konting recap. Nauna po si Wilson. Okay, si Wilson po from SettleIn, siya yung tutulong sa inyo kung meron kayong tanong sa mga requirements, magkano, ganyan. Okay, mamaya sasagutin natin yung mga tanong na yan. Si Wilson po ang contact, SettleIn. Sumunod po, nagsalita si Tanveer. Sinabi niya yung tungkol sa kanyang institute, vocational institute nila. Meron silang napakadaming courses na super duper mura lang po. Sa iba pong institutes, they require a deposit of $2,500 or $4,000. Pero po kina Tanveer, $1,000 lang. Makakakuha na kayo ng Certificate of Enrollment, which happens to be a requirement when you apply for a student visa. Okay po. So, ayan po, maraming options ha. So, nasasagot natin yung mga tanong. Okay? And then si Charlene naman po, she is going to share with us yung details ng student visa application. Anong mga documents? So, sila ang sasagot niyan mamaya.